Joy Guru, I am Amalendu Chatterjee. I am an ex-associate professor and a SPR. I do discuss religious or spiritual or related topics as far as my little knowledge goes. Do subscribe to this channel of mine, namely Anukul Kotha, if you like my content and deliberation. And I would like to request you to comment upon if you like my deliberation. I would like to give a title of my today's deliberation as One Answer, Many Solutions. Now, this answer, you see, has given by Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. Once a person asked Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra that it is said that only the Brahman is the reality, while this universe, or this Jagat, that is this world, is unreal. What is your opinion regarding this? Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra immediately asked, why should this world, why should this universe be unreal, be false? Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated, yes, this world is also a reality, but there is a difference. The difference is that Brahman is the unchanging reality, while this Jagat, or this world, is changing reality. This is the answer that Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has given. Now, this answer, I think, you see, is the, you can say, is the key to solve very many problems, very many puzzles of the religious world. Why I am saying so? Well, I am giving some of the, you can say, some of the ideas that we know from the religious world. You see, there is a great scholar, there was a great scholar, namely Shankaracharya, who has propounded a theory, you can say the theory, or you can say the doctrine of illusion, that is Mayabad. In Bengali it is called Mayabad, which states that everything, this world actually, this world is unreal, is complete illusion. Now, not that he did say wrong thing. It is our, you see, inability to explain his doctrine, his statement properly. It is my understanding, I may be wrong. But what has happened, very many ideas have cropped up. For example, some people may think that since this world is unreal, then it's no use serving this world. For example, a person is starving, and if I am telling that you please provide him some food so that he can be survived, then if you say that if this world, this universe is unreal, is a complete illusion, is a complete delusion, then why it makes no difference if I provide him food or not providing him food, if he is alive or if he dies. So this is what is, I think, hypocrisy. So again, we must not do this. So as Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has stated, that this world is a changing reality, and you cannot ignore this changing reality. You cannot say that this changing reality is wrong, is falsehood, is fanciful, is imaginary. No, it is also a reality. But yes, Brahman is unchanging reality. Then again, I would like to say that Lord Ramakrishna Dev actually had stated this statement, that just conceptualize this concept that Brahman is real while this Jagat is unreal. Again, this statement, you see, from this statement we can think that Lord Ramakrishna Dev had stated the same thing, that is, the world is unreal. I don't think that he has stated this. So by closely examining the statement of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, I am of the opinion, it is my personal opinion, that Lord Ramakrishna Dev did not say that this world, you can ignore this world. You can ignore this world, I don't think so. Because the same Ramakrishna Dev had stated that if I close my eyes, then only I can see the God. And if I open my eyes, I cannot see the God. No, it is not. He is present everywhere. He is present equally in my heart. He is equally present in the outside world, in the Jagat. So if he is present in the world, then the world is also Brahman. So I think he has stated that this world is true in the form of Brahman. This world is true in the form of Brahman. This world is real in the form of Brahman. Since, yes, Brahman is unchanging reality, while this world is a changing reality, but because of the presence of this unchanging reality, this changing reality is a reality. is not false. It is my opinion of absolutely. Now you may differ. You have every right to differ. Again, in this connection, I may state one incident that is written in the religious scripture. That is, once King Janaka was dreaming in his royal bedroom. He was dreaming, and he was dreaming that he was driven out from his kingdom by another king, and while he was walking from his actually he was moving from his kingdom towards another kingdom, and because of the exhaustive walking, he did exhaust. Actually, he was exhausted because of the prolonged walking, and he was exhausted in I should say he was starving actually. And then he saw that a langar khana, that is a place where cooked food is distributed in charity, was there, and a volunteer offered him some amount of cooked food, and he was so eager to eat that particular food. But when he was about to eat that food, a bird, possibly crow, snatched that food, and he was so shocked that actually he woke up from the dream. And when he saw that he was sleeping in the royal bedroom and his queen was there, and he was so bewildered that he could not differentiate which was wrong, which was real and which was unreal. That he saw the dream that was real, and that he is seeing the present situation, that he in awakening state, that is real. And at that point of time, the great scholar of Advaita Vedanta, that is non-dualistic Vedanta, that is namely Sarat Kumar, was called upon, and he asked this question to King Janaka. Well, king, did you see the queen? Did you see your royal bedroom while you were dreaming? King Janaka said, no, I did not see that. Then Sarat Kumar concluded, then that particular scenario, that is the dreaming state, is not real. And then he again asked, well, are you seeing that langar khana, or are you seeing that particular bird at this present moment of time? The king answered, no, I am not seeing that. Then Sarat Kumar concluded, then this state, that is awakening state, is also not real. Then king asked, then what is real? Sarat Kumar answered that you are only the reality, everything is unreal. Actually, Sarat Kumar was pointing out that you as pure consciousness, that is you as Brahman, is the only reality, while rest are unreality. But again, if we think that since everything is unreality, so we must not give any emphasis, we must not give any importance to this dreaming state or awakening state, then I think we are wrong. It is my opinion again. I don't think that Sarat Kumar did convey this message. No. What I want to say, that all these statements, as I have already stated, the statement of Shankaracharya, the statement of Lord Ramakrishna Dev, and the statement of Sarat Kumar, for example, may give certain notions. But this is our inability, I must say. I don't think that they did say any wrong thing. No, they did say the actual truth. But we can say that we must not, I should say, indulge to some of the wrong notions. That is, here I should say, here lies the importance of the answer of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. As Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated, that changing reality is by no means a non-reality, is by no means falsehood, is by no means fanciful, is by no means imaginary. But it is a truth that we can feel that imaginary, a changing truth only when we can understand the unchanging truth. That's another issue. In a letter, Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra wrote, I see this message to his wife, where he has stated that, see, this world is changing. This world is changing. You see, again, we are also changing. Just imagine what you were on yesterday and what you are on today. And not only that, our bodies, you can say, bodies are also changing. What we were at adolescent state and what we are at youth stage, and what we will be at old age. Everything will be changing. just try to think that what is there which is unchanging, reality, which is not perishable reality, which is not temporary reality, which is permanent reality. Sri Thakur Anukul has given the answer. He has given the answer that the Atman is the only unchanging reality, is the imperishable entity, is the permanent entity. But never did he say that changing reality is not a reality, or you can say changing realities are not realities. These are all falsehood, these are all fanciful, these are all imaginary truths. No, never did he say so. He has stated that yes, one unchanging truth is there, that is Brahman. But the changing truth that we see in this world, these are the changing truths. These changing realities are also realities. We cannot ignore it. But it is, again I say, that we can feel this changing realities because of the presence of this unchanging reality. I can give you some of the examples. For example, I am present on a platform of a railway platform, and I see that a train is moving. How can I see it? Because I am in stationary position, because I am not in moving position. That's the reason why I can see the movement of the train. If I am also in moving position, then I cannot say the moving position of the moving train. In that case, I would see the train is stationary if the rate of the movement is same. So therefore, one unchanging reality is absolutely necessary to understand, to realize the changing realities. For example, you are watching a film in the cinema hall. See, the film is reflected on the screen, and can you say that this film is false? The film is fanciful, is imaginary? No, it is definitely a truth, but it is a changing truth. What is unchanging truth? That the screen of the cinema hall is unchanging truth. The screen is unchanging truth, while the film is changing truth. But you cannot say that film is unreal, is complete fanciful, complete falsehood. Never. Here, Sri Thakur, you can say here, I should say, the distinction that Sri Thakur Anukul has stated between the unchanging truth and the changing truth. In this connection, I may give another example. There's another aspect. For example, a person is saying that I did bath in the river Ganga for 5 times. Then if I say that, did you bath in the river Ganga at the same place and in the same water? The answer is definitely not. Yes, he did bath in the river Ganga for 5 times. That's true. But he did not bath in the river Ganga by the same water and at the same place. It is simply not possible. But this does not automatically mean that his statement is wrong. As a matter of fact, the water is a truth as flow. As flow, it is a truth. The river Ganga is the unchanging truth in this case, while the bathing of this person is changing truth. But this changing truth is by no means fanciful. Is by no means fanciful. Is by no means wrong. Is by no means falsehood. This is my actually point. So therefore, as Sri Thakur Anukul has stated, that yes, the change we must meditate upon, we must ponder upon, we must give maximum emphasis on unchanging reality. That is Brahman. That is the Brahman, as Lord Ramakrishna Dev or for example other scholars have stated. That's true. That is definitely a truth. But you cannot ignore the changing reality. If I say that since everything is changing, for example, I am ill, and if I say that I will not get myself treated, since everything is changing, everything is false, changing truth, all the changing realities are false, are fanciful, so therefore I need not be treated. This is what is hypocrisy. This is absolute hypocrisy. I must get myself treated, let's say, by a doctor. This is the reality, and we must not get ourselves deluded. We must not get ourselves illusioned. That is my point of talking. Actually, So, Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated the actual reality. He has stated that changing realities are by no means is a falsehood, are by no means is a fanciful, or by no means is a I should say illusions or delusions. These are also realities, but of course these are unchanging realities. But again I am telling, yes, it is definitely needed that unchanging reality we must give maximum attention. And I must say in this connection that we cannot see the Brahman. The immanent form of Brahman, you can say, is definitely the incarnation of God. And as incarnation of God, Lord Ramachandra, Lord Krishna, and there is a series also, they have come as incarnations of God. And if we can meditate upon these, the incarnations of God, of course everybody has their own choice, that's another issue altogether. But if we meditate upon the, you can say, upon the incarnation of God, then actually we are meditating upon the unchanging truth, that is upon the Brahman. And in my case, for example, I do think that Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra is the incarnation of God. And if I meditate upon the picture of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, and if I meditate and if I go on repeating the holy name that Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has given to us, then actually I am meditating upon the unchanging truth, that is upon Brahman. This is my understanding. So in conclusion, what I would like to say that there is, you can say, there is a kind of, I should say, there is a grey area regarding this truth. So, and I think the statement of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, the answer of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, that this world, this universe is a changing reality, and it is by no means a falsehood. It is by no means a fanciful, or you can say an imaginary truth. No, it is by no means an illusion. It is by no means a delusion. It is a truth. We cannot ignore this truth. We cannot ignore this world. So only when we can understand this idea, and again he has stated that the distinction between Brahman and Jagat, or this universe, is simply this, that Brahman is the unchanging reality while this Jagat is changing reality. I think this answer of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has solved very many puzzles, very many, I should say, problems that we people think, or you can say we wrongly, I should say, we wrongly think upon some of the false ideas. So live in love. Joy Guru.